Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore. This is episode 139. I nearly forgot to hit record, but we are about to talk to Lord Horsefall. So, this is the road to redemption. Lord Horsefall is concerned for Lord Francel's well-being. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north toward the Steel Vigil. The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. We can do that. Main story quest time. Let's go. North. North is to my right. There we go. This costume is really bothering me. We'll get rid of it as soon as we can. I am more than 6 levels above the fate. Do I have a fate in my challenge log? Fates. Oh my gosh. We have 5 fates and we can get 139 GP out of it if we join it. What are we doing? The Dravanian horde. We have 11 minutes to help them. What am I? I am a white mage at the moment. Let's go. Alright, we are level what with this character? Oh, okay, we're currently level 42 for the Fate. That's not going to help me any. We'll grab this one, see if we can help him. I know we've got this poor little this knight from the house. We're just running him back and forward. Oh, whoa. Now we're getting mean. Lightning balls. We'll get this Dravanian horde thrown back. Pull that off these guys if we can. A couple more to go and we'll be able to end the fate quickly. Divert him. He should be the last one if we can bring him down. I wanted to actually go for the injured one, but that's okay. Nope, we got it. Fluffy, you look a bit dented, mate. Is that better? My poor little budgie bird. Rightio. So we were heading north because we need to go rescue a knight. That sounds really weird. My girl character's going to go rescue the big brave knight. We've done our first fate for our challenge log. Here we go. Beautiful. Well, let's head up north. Pretty sure she's got nothing in her hunting log now. Oh, my bad. She's got one last thing in her hunting log. Sea wasps, aramons, vanguards. Alright, not really in this area, I don't think. Lamagaya, no. Alright, so it looks like we've got to go to Eastern Thanalan to deal with those, I think. We're going to go up the stairs and then we're going to hang a left. Where's Lord Francis? Please, you must find him. Radio. Lord Francis. Hey. Who goes there? Roselore? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. I see him. Stay back. The fiend is still here. What do you think I'm going to do? Just let you, get murderated for no reason? You dopey beggar. We'll get him. Hi. Aid Francis and his knights. I'll only be praised you did it, but what of the others, the 3 knights who accompanied me? Where are they? Well, I'll find them. There's one up here. I found him, he's okay. Now you need to go find him yourself. Confound it all, how are we to redeem House Helenut if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We're fortunate you came along when you did, miss. House Helenut will remember your kindness. The unsettled knight. Man, I'd be unsettled too with that thing standing right next to me. Let's get him on his feet. I heard the beast cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francis safe? Bless you, miss. Bless you. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. Right. Alright, now we get to aid Francis. I know, I'm lost already. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Helena that yielded the steel vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We've been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I've done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. Report to Horchefant, of course. Let us teleport down to Camp Dragonhead. Come on, Fluffy, let's go. Alrighty. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It is common knowledge, or become common knowledge, that she paid a visit to Lord Francis at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared as a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours. Very well. What is that? That looks like a coffer. Perhaps a level 36 weapon coffer and a level 34 weapon coffer, which we're not opening with this character, with this job. That's right. Following the evidence, Lord Rochefort suspects that someone is conspiring against Lord Francel. As I see it, the key to improving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labelled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here is what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickerman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coerthas, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Okay. Let me guess. He's a long way to the south. Yes, we've got this. Alrighty, down to the bunker. Need to speak with Rickerman. Eh? Someone tampering with shipments? Fury strike me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possession were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lass. I'm a house Hellenart man and through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them that work the trade routes, and never have I had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, almost every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could it have been the fellas what were responsible for the inspections? Ah, Ishgardian knights and inquisitors, a lot of them, as if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspect. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Front this eve. You might consider having a word with them. All right, Rickerman, we'll get it done. Back to Camp Dragonhead. Are you serious? Oh, fine. No, we're not going to Camp Drybone. Camp Dragonhead it is. Yes, this is ultimate lazy costing me 70 GP. We'll be fine. Alrighty. The apathetic porter. Let's speak with him. Beg your pardon. You suspect we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in house Hellenart shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. All right. House of mail. House Hellenart. Yep. Yep. Are we finished? If so, I'd appreciate an apology. But that's impossible. Once the night at Whitebrim had concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been a culprit, I would never have allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Rochefort, I will not be held accountable for this. Mm-hmm. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. Ah, but more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? Well, and more draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Helenard's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand, and praise Heloni that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. Right. Well, let's get into this one. In the eyes of gods and men. Lord Horsefort needs your help to clear Lord Francel's name. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Helenard were heretics. At last we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigitte. Tell her that House Foutomps asks, nay, demands, that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. Very well. Brigitte. What is it, my child? Lord Horsefort would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillain presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Heloni's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. I'll kill a man and then I'll tell him he's innocent and what a shame he died. Give it to rest, love. Oh, dear. Well, let's go. Horsefort. They've taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Roselore, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you, and petition Inquisitor Guillain in person. I will endeavour not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. All right, and this is where we find out if I actually need to have one of my other classes running, because I have discovered in some of these main story quests that the white mage just isn't powerful enough to pass them. So we'll soon discover if I need to maybe bring a second class up to speed before we can continue the storyline. It does sometimes happen. Now, where am I going? Over the hill and far away. Hail, Roselore. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us as a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. All right, level 42 trial. We'll see how we go. We've got some good gear, so maybe we'll be all right. But as you know, White Mage is not a combat class. Jocelyn Charlemagne Francel de Helenard, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defence? Hear me, brothers, these charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for Heloni to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall walk their place in Heloni's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their Draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Fortams, I beseech you, stay your hand. That's my knight. Inquisitor, we come on behalf of Lord Rochefort. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Rochefort has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbour private doubts I might have allowed, but that he should dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold them until Lord Rochefort arrives, Roselore. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. No harm? Man, I want to put a spell through his heart. What I'm doing is taking out the archer. Alright, now, I took out the chirurgeon. Well, that's fine. I want the archer, because he is a pain in the neck. Oh, there's two of us. Aldrich, the unyielding. Oh, you're the tough one in the party. I see now. It could take us a little bit because we're both mages. Oh dear. Look, Lord Rochefort has come. Lovely. In the name of House Fortams, I demand that you lay down your arms. Alright, I need to take out Aldrich the Unyielding. I'll see how long I can stand against this guy. Oh, seriously? Alright, we'll take out the banneret. Oops. I'll cure. And I'll cure again. And we'll take out the wyvern. Wyvern. Who am I targeting now? It better be worth it. Look, will you target the wyvern game? I'm not doing any damage to the wyvern. Fine, we'll take out Aldrich. Crumbs. Okay, somehow I think the wyvern might be attached to Aldrich. I'm not moving quick enough. Too busy with the healing, the problem of every healer ever. nice thing, though, is that I can keep Lord Horsefort on his feet. Oops, keep myself on my feet. This will not be forgotten. Yep, you can't touch the wyvern. Right. We obtained the rosary and our duty is complete. Hopefully that was enough. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others, I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helenard. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? Roselore. By the fury! A draconian rosary. Then the knight who refused to yield, it was he who summoned the wyvern? A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. You don't say. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Horsefort. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Coerthas, Roselore. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. In other words, get out of my backyard. Get off my lawn. Ah, no. Lord Horsefort, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped of your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helenard. Praise Haloni, it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Roselore. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Very well. Do I look not recuperated? My goodness. These poor NPCs and their canned lights. Let's go visit him at Camp Dragonhead, which I'm not going to walk to because I'm lazy. Once again. You look well, Roselore. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skilful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honour of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Vortemps and House Helenard shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. All right, another chunk of questing. The final flight of the Enterprise. Lord Horsefort would like to introduce you to his witness. The man with knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. All right. And I seem to have... Okay, it's not another question here, so that's all right. The discomposed cataloguer. How quickly the commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Coerthas several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the night sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the stone vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, then you would need an army of knights to have any hope of securing it. Though Lord Rochefort is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. In any event, I have done my part. I shall pray for your success, friend. Lord Rochefort. Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe congratulations are in order. The stone vigil. Ah, perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I will write a letter to Lord Drillemont of Whitebrim Font, and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, so I suggest you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Roselore. May Haloni guide you. Aww. Alrighty, let us find this quest that's up here on the wall. I know I'm looking at at the leveling we're doing with our white mage. I'm getting a little bit worried that we're not going to like that. I'm going to have to switch characters to finish the storyline or classes. Sorry. A cup of joy. Ser Aurel of House Halenat wishes to thank the Lord of House Foutoms, and only an adventurer can pull off such a fraught exchange. A moment, if you will. You are the adventurer who cleared our Lord Francel's good name, are you not? Allow me to thank you. His lordship is House Halenat, you see, and unjust it is that he was born under a waning moon. Yet what was thin must eventually grow fat again. I would thank Lord Rochefort as well, but I should not like to be seen as currying favour either for myself or my house. I would present him with a gift under your name if you are amenable. I've selected a bottle of nectar for his lordship. Will you collect it from the wine cellar downstairs and deliver it to Maguistel in the kitchen? The wine cellar is called Emmanuel, and the bill has been settled. This sounds like a setup to me. Not that I'm at all suspicious of the politics that might be going on, but here's our wine cellar. Roselore Serafina, I must be rising in this world to have the custom of the most famous adventurer of these parts. How may I serve? Ser Aurel sent you. Of course, here is the bottle she ordered, and a fine choice, if I may say so. This nectar was mixed with the blessed water of the Weeping Saint, sweet and iceless even in deep winter. 'Twas no mean feat producing such a choice liquor with the road snowbound, but I aim to please. Let me just have a quick word with the merchant and mender, and maybe repair my gear. Oh yeah, let's repair all of that. Rightio. What level is my gear? Let me have a look. 49, 50, 44, and these will all be 50, 17, 17, 38, 30. All right, I'm only 39 gear. That's this number here. Let us see. So we would need to increase it. We need a chest piece of more than, okay, anything more than level 50, but a chest piece of level 44. And then any earrings or necklaces that are above level 17. Ditto. Bracelets above 40. Okay. Let's see what we can find. Weapons, tools. Okay. In items, we just have bait. Right. In battle gear, well, let's have a look. We're looking for something for white mages. This is all level 35 stuff. I think we're probably not going to get anything. No, and I'm not seeing any jewelry. Oh no, ring bands. Level 36. No ring bands or hands. That's fine. Yep, so no jewelry. Alrighty. Well, in that case, let's go and drop this wine off. That sounded like Fluffy's thing was running out. Do you know what I have been doing? I've been adventuring without eating any food. Well, I'm thinking a steak in the morning looks great. And it clears the space in my backpack. So double the bonus. It's not a food specifically for this class, but it does give me 3% extra XP when I am completing adventures. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I've got to go talk to the cook. Hang on. We will find it over there. I'm really hoping it's not poisoned and that it's actually the thing that might be, good. We forgot to deliver the letter to Fulgord Float too. We'll have to do that. Maguisto. Well, if it isn't Roselore Serafina, everyone's talking about you, looking for a place to hide. Oh man, you know me so well. Good guess. Sweet goddess, Danifin's joy! I haven't seen one of these upon the sideboard for a good many moons. This is too rich for your purse, I'd wager, so it must be from, Aurel? I guessed well, did I not? The high houses of Ishgard are descended from the heroes who stood with Huldrath, the first Azure Dragoon. They're like brothers, Lord Horchefort says. They bicker ceaselessly, but they must remember to hold fast to one another when the safety of Ishgard is at stake. Thank you for delivering this and serving as Sir Aurel's decoy. Lord Horchefort has been quite deprived of his favourite indulgence since the cold grew so ferocious. Aww. Very nice. All right. The final flight of the Enterprise. Speak with Lord Francel. I'm lost. I'm very lost. I know there's an escort duty over there and I hate them, but it's very tempting to do it anyway because it's only just appeared. And we might be able to get the knight to where he wants to go. But we also want to get this story done. So I'm going to pretend I didn't see it. I might also summon the budgie. Come on. One battle budgie. We're ready to rock. Now, if I remember rightly, Lord Francel is in one of the bunkers up this way. Yeah, I think he's up on the hill. He's such a young lord too. He's like... There's a fate just popped up over here. Alright, let's go and finish this quest, and then what we'll do is we might go and take part of that fate. Take part in that fate. That'll be our second out of 5 fates. I think we're also getting really close to the time when... There we go. Lord Francel. Wonderful to see you again, Roselore. If there's anything I can do to repay you, you name it. So, the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it too was once an outpost held by House Halenart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, the Dravanian horde caught us unawares. The Fiends have held the outpost ever since. As we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil, House Durandare instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillimore. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The Cravens who attempted to destroy House Halenart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbour great hatred toward us, and toward you now as well. I see. Okay, let us deliver. Stand and deliver. Deliver the letter to... No. Final flight of the Enterprise. Deliver the letter to Bruno. I know. Bruno. Hang on a minute. I see. Leve met, Grand Company, Leves, and Guildhests. Yeah. You know, I've never done Guildhests, and I think it's probably... My bad. It's probably something we should consider. Basically, to get to the next point, Okay, yeah. Where's my bird? Alright, let's move a little quicker. They do like sending us all over the countryside, don't they? Everywhere. I know, it's a long run. I'm just admiring the countryside as we go. Sorry, I went very quiet there for a minute. My thoughts were elsewhere. I apologize. We are heading down this way too. I forget what the name of this place is. We will work it out. Down to the Stone Vigil, but I don't think that's the name of this particular city, town. Whitebrim Font. There we go. Brundier. You desire an audience with Lord Drillamont, do you? Ha! I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing it won't make it so. So I have these two letters. Does that make any difference? What do we have here? Letters from Lord Horsefort and Francel, is it? A likely... Oh, you're serious. What to do, what to do. Ye of little faith, Sir Brunadier seems ill-inclined to help you. Your timing could not have been worse, traveller. Lord Drillamont's attentions are focused solely on the Stone Vigil at present. In any case, it is not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to Sir Elbois. Yes, Sir Elbois can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom in the opposite end of the yard. Uh-huh. I smell duck shoving of blame and responsibility. Let's grab a leve quest while we're here. We might unlock something that's closer to our level. Well met, adventurer. Might I interest you in a guild leve? Ah, my sincerest apologies. 'Twas presumptuous of me to assume you were an adventurer. I mean, how could I possibly know at a glance? That said, on the off chance that you are an adventurer, I've a wide assortment of contracts that need doing. There is, however, one catch. I must, in accordance with official protocol, ask that you undertake a trial guild leve. Once you have completed this trial, you will become eligible to receive any leves I have to offer. I will accept your We Can Dismember It for You Wholesale quest. Wonderful. Regrettably, the roads to Whitebrim Front grow more dangerous every day. If these attacks were to continue unabated, it would be disastrous for the local economy. We ask only that you do your part to cull dangerous beasts in the region. I do not think you incapable of the task, but be warned, leaving behind rotting corpses is likely to attract other creatures eager to feed. Uh-huh. Let's talk to the Chocobo Keep. We'll get that irritating exclamation mark off our books. Well met, traveller. No, but you can sign me up. I appreciate your efforts. Into the edge of the green, where we will go. Not Leves of Whitebrim. We'll go to the leve that they've given us. We can dismember it for you wholesale. The surge in traffic to Whitebrim Font is drawing beastkin and demons who then fight over the choicest morsels of slow-moving food. Uh-huh. The cargadors demand a raise on the pain of road mutiny. Goods are being sold virtually at cost. Clear the trade route and you'll find the traders very grateful. I know my home point is not set anywhere convenient. We are well above, yeah, we're 16. And we're going to suffer penalties for doing it, but we might as well. You know, I think I need to set Fluffy on free stance so he can choose what he wants to do. He's like, peck you, you're gone. I see. Uh-oh. Well, let's just attract them one at a time if we can. Okay, we need to take out a Spinecast Ogre. Not get taken out by a Spinecast Ogre. Spine Snap Ogre, sorry. There's also this Hippogriff over here, and I'm not inclined to fight two of them at once if I can draw one away. Hipposurf, sorry. Okay, so there's Fluffy now tanking for me instead of just defending me, which is kind of a much better stance, I feel. That's a normal Hipposurf, rightio. We'll take it out anyway. I thought it was part of the adventure. Mr. Zappy go Zappy. Mr. Flappy go Zappy. There we go. Alrighty. 2 pieces of Hippogriff. Right. Let's go find some more. So a downcast Hipposurf and a frostbitten Gubu. Now you'd think I could see a Gubu from here. Okay, but clearly not. Let's take our downcast Hipposurf out for dinner. Or we could make it dinner. I mean, are they edible? They look kind of... No, they look very feral actually. Alright, that one's gone. Oh, this frostbitten Gubu. Well, why didn't you say so? What do you mean it's not in range? I don't want to get any closer to that thing. Leves complete. And yes, I would love to actually be returned to Whitebrim font. And the Leve met. Congratulations on a job well done. Here is your payment. Moments like this make it all seem worthwhile, do they not? They added a bonus for difficulty and speed of completion, which would normally be a lot more than that, but we're doing good. Should you see fit to undertake another leve, you may avail yourself of my services at will. And we get XP for that. Beautiful. Why is Alphino here? Well, I'm not sure. No doubt he... Oops, I just walked in front of a briefing. No doubt he has his reasons. And we'll find out about them soon enough. Here we go. Upstairs, is it? Or maybe it was downstairs and I just missed it. Let me have a look. No, it was definitely downstairs and I missed it. Rightio. Eyes painted on. Huh. Maybe I'm in exactly the wrong spot? Sorry for the intrusion. There's Sid. Aha, things are definitely about to begin to become interesting. Excellent. I mean, not that they weren't interesting, what with, you know, a trial and people throwing themselves off cliffs to prove their innocence and all of that, but... Alright, I've just got to find this knight. I think she is in the building. I'm just not looking in the right place. Maybe I have to go down the stairs? There is no down the stairs. Okay, now I've got to go along a little bit more. And oh, okay, I see. Yep. I am in the wrong building. This one got me last time too, I think. I was running around in all the wrong places. I didn't realize there was a door down here that I could go in. I can hear a Moogle squiggling. Albois. Sir Brunadier bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I'd be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he's mistaken. Lord Drillamont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for a head chirurgeon Astidian. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Oh, passing the buck. Hi, Moogle. I don't have any letters, I see. Now I should have a mission in here. I think the chirurgeon was upstairs. Yeah. Astidian. Are you here to visit a patient, madam? What's this? Letters of introduction from House Thompson Halenart. With documents such as these, you needn't seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Godenu. He should know Lord Drillamont's current whereabouts. Thanks, Doc. Alrighty, and down we go. Now, did we do any quests in this area? Because I am pretty sure that there are going to be some if we haven't. It just doesn't look like they've opened up yet. We might have to just get to this part of the questing to get them going. Upstairs by the look of it. Oh, I hate stairs so much. There we go. Goodanu. What reason have you for barging into... Oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillamont is just up these stairs. Letters or no, though, I would not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You'd best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Thank you, sir. Alrighty, Drillamont. Sir Goudinot permitted your passage. Very well, speak. I have letters of introduction. You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with scalekin to secure an airship that may or may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself? No. Aha. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn, Lord Drillamont. You know our name, and you know our deeds. We are come to Coerthas to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Nan Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive! But that's impossible. Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. Gulaim, so good to see you. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in Whitebrim front but 3 mysterious strangers. Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and 2 scions of the Seventh Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by these grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know that we cannot permit them to pass. Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well. House politics. It could be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Roselore, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillamont's trust. Understood? Yep, understood. Politics. It's the death of us all. But guys, on that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I will check you later. Take care out there.